Yo, what's going on, guys? Give me a second. Give me like a couple seconds. Like a couple seconds, because I want to move it over to my game. It's been, like, forever, I know. It's been forever. Lower the music so that I can hear myself think. I've been walking around for like 10 minutes trying to figure out what I wanted to say when I started this stream. And I have an idea of how I'm going to put this. But first, I got to get the game on the screen. There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. Okay, alright. Alright, we're good now? I think we're good now. I think we're live right now. I'm wearing my hat backwards right now. Pretty sure if you've noticed already, I've got new glasses. And they're gonna glare so badly. Like I've been trying to like do like testing for my webcam for a little bit, and like the light just eradicates my glasses sometimes. Right now it doesn't look terrible, but it was worse. It was definitely worse. I didn't do anything different. It's just not doing that right now. So yo, what's going on, my fellow gamers? Brando here. It's been like a forever. It's been like about 2 months since I last streamed, and I wanted to stream this time around specifically because the Parade of Providence event on Genshin that's out right now. In order to like get the full experience, I could quick start it if I wanted to, but the prerequisite quest to like get the full experience is doing Alhaitham's story quest, right? So I have two story keys. I want to do Alhaitham's story quest for this stream, and that's what I'm gonna be doing for this stream. I'm gonna be doing Alhaitham's story quest so that I can go and probably do this. I'll probably do this event like off cam or something, but I would usually do the character story quest on stream or whatnot. But it's been a while, so hope you guys are doing all right. Personally, last week I had uploaded what was it? Nahita's story quest part 2.
We should prepare while we can.
Wait.
Then make
Hold
a
up. I want to just make
preemptive
sure I'm
strike
not
against
like
the enemy.
hold up. Okay. We're good. I want to make sure that like my audio was on, because I'd be talking to the camera and my audio will not be on, and then I'll look like an idiot, and then I laugh at myself and then get depressed. But I'm fine. My mic is right here. You're fine. Oh god. I'm sorry about that squeaking. Alright. So, last week I had uploaded Nahita's Story Quest Part 2 as a video. And that took me a total of 6 hours to render and record it. So, I learned my lesson. I am not recording story quests, because if I do that, I'm going to be wasting more time than I should trying to edit it. So, when I do a story quest, I'll do it live now. Like I used to do it before. I'm going to be doing it that same way, right? And what else? I've been playing Star Rail. I started playing Star Rail last week, and it's been really fun. And I did upload a Star Rail video this week that I uploaded on Monday. And if you guys have seen it, then you'd know that like in the beginning of the video, I'm literally like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna try this game because I played Genshin and it's made by the same creators of Genshin, Hoyoverse. And so I'll try it out. I don't think I'm going to stick with it, but I'll just try it out, and that's it. But what do I end up doing? I end up still playing it, because it was that interesting. I don't follow along. I don't even know, like, the story, like, confused me really hard in the beginning of Star Rail. It massacred me. Really did. But then, like, I started understanding it bit by bit. And it's like, I'm not playing it because I enjoyed the story. I'm playing it because, like, the characters are, like, funny. They're like mad interesting, and MC's choices that he can make in the game are even better. It's even better, I swear. So I'm really liking Star Rail right now. That's like what I've been doing for a bit. So I haven't been like able to do too much Genshin stuff. I still log in, do my commissions, whatnot. If I'm giving you an account update, I have some good news, and I have some bad news. So the bad news isn't going to be as bad as you think, right? Let me just take a seat right here real quick. I don't know who this is, but like they're just going to hear me out for this, right? So basically, here's what's happened. You can already see Nahita in my party, right? I got Nahita now. I ended up getting Nahita. I don't have her materials, so I can't level her up now. She's level 50, but I also have her weapon. And if you watched the video I posted 2 weeks ago, you'd know that I have her weapon. Now the thing is, when this patch came out, what I did was that I pulled for Layla, or I pulled for Layla's weapon, which isn't actually Layla's weapon. It is Nilu's weapon, but I pulled it for Layla, right? So this is just an account update, right? Skip ahead if you want to know, if you want me to start the Alhaitham thing, but I just want to do an account update real quick because it's been a while since I've done anything live. So that's what I'm gonna do now, right? So we have the key of Kaj Nisu for Layla. So she has 50,000 max HP. Her shield is massive. I've been trying to build Layla for a while now. I got lazy about it, so I stopped. But then I got passionate again once this weapon came back. So I pulled for this weapon, and I got this. And then I pulled more, and I got this. Right? So I was actually able to get it, but at the cost of this weapon. Then, I said, you know what? Layla's in the banner right now. Not right now, but when it was. So I pulled on the Nahida banner for Layla. I actually ended up getting her C3, which means I got 2 of her. Because C0, I got from the Tartaglia Yamiko rerun. And C1, I ended up getting off the standard. C2 and C3, I got off the Nahida banner. And then, I was guaranteed, so I ended up getting Nahida. Which isn't a waste. It's not a waste because I have her weapon. So, if I end up leveling her up, she's gonna be broken. She's level 50, her weapon's level 50, and she has, like, 900 elemental mastery. That's kind of massive. That's, like, kind of, like, really massive. She's almost about 1,000 elemental mastery, and she's only level 50. That means she can scale up and become way better. She's also dead because she's level 50, and I took her to a boss fight earlier. And it didn't really go that well. So, let me quickly heal the team up. And then, we just get straight to the Alhaitham story quest. I just want to, like, update you guys on the account so far. Because it has been a while. I've been posting some Genshin stuff. Like, the Layla summons, they're up there on the channel. The Nahida story quest is up there on the channel. But the Nahida pull, the one where I got Nahida, I didn't record that. So that's just something that I can tell you guys about. Let me just heal up. Okay, we should be full HP now. Alright, so what we're going to be doing, once again, in this stream, we're already like 10 minutes in, we're going to be doing Alhaitham story quests for the sake of the event that's out right now. I'm going to do that when I get the chance to. Here it is, The Illusions of the Mob. Chapter, Voltor Volan's Chapter Act 1. Fragmented Testimony. Alright, so go to the Academia. You've heard that Alhaitham has become the acting Grand Sage. Considering his personality, will the other scholars accept him? Time to pay the Academia a visit. Now, I know that Alhaitham...
I once heard that Alhaitham's been made acting Grand Sage, but that personality of his... Oh boy. You think things will be okay? Why don't we go to the Academia and ask around?
Okay, so what I knew before I started this quest was that Alhaitham was getting, like, nominated to be the Grand Sage. I didn't think he actually was, because I think when he was getting offered it, he wanted to decline it, or something like that, because he didn't want to do that kind of work. He just enjoys doing the scribe's work. He's like, he didn't want to do it. He didn't want to do the Grand Sage thing, so, like, this is new to me. So, before... Oh, wait, it starts right now! It's right on this waypoint! Okay, whatever, fine, I guess we just go straight into it. Let's do this.
How's everything going with your thesis?
I should be able to publish it next month.
Oh, wait, shoot, my bad, I forgot. I have...
A few days ago, I was worried that I'd have to
Gotta take
stop
off the
my
music.
work on it.
We gotta stay immersed. We gotta stay
Thankfully,
immersed.
that didn't come to pass.
Well, Azar was one of your thesis advisors. Honestly, I was afraid that you might have gotten dragged down as well. How did things get settled?
The newly appointed acting Grand Sage reviewed all of our projects.
Oh, so he is the
and gave
acting
us
Grand...
permission to
He's the
continue
acting
our
Grand Sage.
research.
Acting Grand Sage? That sounds like a new thing.
Yeah, so he's not actually the Grand Sage. He's just acting as. I mean, it's like the acting Grand Master, like Jean of the Mondstadt.
Yeah,
It's, like,
I
similar.
heard that selecting new sages has been taking some time, so he's just filling in.
Okay, so he is just filling in.
But it's all thanks
But-
to him that our research results weren't jeopardized.
But like, I don't think he wants to do it. Like, that's just. I just remember Alhaitham like saying that like in the Archon quest somewhere, where he's just like, you know, like. I got nominated to do this, but I really don't feel like doing it. But then he ends up doing it anyway, which is just like,
Once my
okay.
paper is published, I'm definitely giving myself a long vacation and getting some much-needed rest. Mondstadt sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, Mondstadt is relaxing. All these scholars over here, and we're just like
They're
eavesdropping on
really
them.
out of their minds, making Alhaitham the acting Grand Sage.
Well, I guess there's people that are against him.
Take it easy, Professor. I'm puzzled as well. Just going by qualifications, you're one of our most preeminent scholars. I don't know why they picked a stripling like him.
Damn.
Oh, do you think I'm angry because I wasn't chosen for the position? No, it's because I don't understand why.
Yo, he's salty. He's
He
salty.
was one of my students, but he rarely attended class. When I asked him about it, he retorted that self-study was better use of his time.
Meanwhile, me and Palmer were just like,
What
you know.
brazen arrogance, misery of miseries, for the academia to have him as the acting grand sage?
Now he's dying. Oh man.
Professor, don't get so worked up. I'll go get you some water.
Oh man.
Want to hear a secret? I've heard the new acting Grand Sage is from Haravatat.
What does that even mean?
Really? Who is it?
Someone named Alhaitham. Never met him myself, but he's a
Oh, they don't
real
even
hot
know
topic
him.
right now. Lots of things being said about him.
I thought a lot of people knew about him.
Though. There's also a Vahumana scholar who's been in the spotlight recently. They say that he's a likely pick to be one of the next sages.
Oh, is he teaching any courses? Maybe we should drop by.
Wow. News of Alhaitham being the acting Grand Sage sure spread fast. Some people don't know who he is, though. Guess he's less famous.
Yeah, no,
than
I thought
thought.
that everybody knew him as well. He was like the scribe.
Some people are saying good things and others bad. Especially that old guy just now.
Yeah, he was
He
dying.
really doesn't like Alhaitham.
He was dying. He's like, yo, like, I'm not mad about me not getting chosen. I'm mad that he was chosen. Now that's just being salty. Oh, who's this walking towards us?
Hey, are you okay? You don't look too good.
The Matra.
What?
The Matra?
I'm Ilias. I have to talk to a Matra about something important.
Oh, he's about to fall over. Yo, Paimon, you wanna like stop him from falling real quick?
In the state you're in? You shouldn't push yourself.
He's literally about to fall
Why
over.
don't you
Someone
tell
get this
us
guy a
what
cane.
happened and we'll pass on your message to a Matra.
No, I have to tell them myself. They are the only ones I can trust. Sorry, can you lend me your arm? This is an important
Sure,
matter.
bro, I got
Failure
you.
is not an option.
I got you.
Since you put it that way, fine. We'll take you to a Matra.
I got you. Here it is. The Illusions of a Mob. Volter Volans, Chapter Act 1 started. Alright, let's go.
Promised to take him to a Matra, but we don't know that many, do we?
Isn't Sino?
Oh, wait.
Yep,
Sino should be back at the
What'd I just say?
Academia. Let's go find
I say these things before they're said. Like, I know all these things already. I knew the story before I played it. No. I mean, not actually, but I'm just very good at guessing these things. When I just heard Matra, the first thing that came to my mind was Sino. That's why I said that.
Hey there. Excuse us, but is Sino at the Academia?
You two look familiar. Are you friends of Mahamatra Sino?
Yes, we
I'm
are.
afraid he's out on a mission right now.
Oh, man, that's
but if you'd
unfortunate.
like, I can pass whatever message you might have on to him.
We ran into this guy by the gates, and he seems really eager to speak with the Matra. It sounds like something urgent.
He looks sad. He's about to fall over, though.
If you don't mind, why don't you tell me about it first?
Siraj.
Siraj.
Huh?
That name sounds familiar. Isn't he a Vahumana researcher?
I don't know any of these schools, by the way. So if you, when I hear these like words like Vahumana, whatever, I don't know what schools represent what. I'm not
Vahumana
familiar with that.
researcher?
Yes, one of their most renowned, in fact. I hear he's as daring as he is intelligent. There are rumors he'll become Vahumana's next sage. But please continue, good sir. What about Siraj?
I want to report him for conducting a dangerous
Oh,
experiment.
what?
He kidnapped me, tied me up, and took me to that horrible cave.
Oh, that's why you. Is that why you look like you were about to pass out?
Everywhere. I ran as fast as I could, a little slower, and he would have caught me.
There's no rush. Please, take your time. What kind of
Oh,
experiments was
man.
he conducting? Where is this cave?
I don't remember.
This guy like.
Huh? You can't remember?
All I remember is Siraj walking towards me, and then my head started feeling weird. It's like a nightmare that I can't recall. I just know that that place is dangerous, and that they must be stopped. Oh, I heard they conduct business in the tavern. We have to hurry.
Even if what you say is... All right. I'll have some of my colleagues look into Siraj. But before that, I would like to administer the Matra lie detector test.
Huh?
You think I'm lying?
Please don't take it the wrong way. This is just standard protocol. Sorry, but can you two wait out here a little while? We'll be back soon.
So the guy got kidnapped and like he had been experimented on. You wait somewhat longer than expected. That is some turn of events. Oh, yo, what's up? It's Alhaitham.
Huh? Alhaitham?
It's the main character of this quest.
Let me bring you up to speed.
Huh?
First things first, Ilyas passed the lie detector test.
Okay,
This
so he's not
indicates
lying.
that what he said is highly credible. As such, we've decided to launch an investigation based on the
So is
leads
that
he
what this quest
provided.
about?
Per protocol, this matter was reported to Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham. After hearing about it, he left a message for Mahamatra Sino and then asked to join the investigation.
Huh. It's kind of weird for you to be working with the Matra. Is there a special reason?
You're overthinking things. My interest was piqued is all.
Really? I'm surprised you have this much free time. In that case, let's join in as well, shall we, Traveler?
Yep.
It's already against protocol for Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham to participate in this investigation. As for you two, oh, never mind. After all, you were the ones who brought Ilyas here. I'll allow you to accompany us, but you have to promise to keep everything confidential.
Sure.
Don't you worry. Our lips are sealed.
I don't know about Paimon, but I can definitely keep it.
All right. In that case, I'll fill you in on what we know so far. Ilyas claimed that Siraj will be conducting some business with a Kasharawar researcher at the tavern. This is one of his few clear memories. It seems he stumbled upon this information while escaping. Incidentally, Siraj isn't at the academia right now. He applied for long-term off-site research 1 month ago. It's close to the time that Ilyas had given. So we've decided to head to the tavern and investigate any suspicious persons.
That's right. Arav, prepare to head out. You two, do as you will.
Oh, come
Okay.
on. We already said that we're coming.
Do as you will. I mean, no, yeah, we need to go. Like, this is like, we helped this guy get over here. We might as well see the whole thing through. Because why not? Right? So, you got like, it's just a strange turn of events. I mean, it's just like, this guy was just, he got like kidnapped and experimented on, and now he's here with us. He's trying to report the person who did it. I'm surprised he came back in one piece. But since he looked like wobbly or whatever, I think there's something wrong with him still. That there might be something still
We're
wrong
here,
with
Acting
him.
Grand Sage Alhaitham. What's our next course of action? Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham.
Looks like you haven't read any memos lately. The new Academia decree clearly states that even a sage doesn't have the authority to interfere with the Matra's actions during an ongoing investigation. If your superior were here, he wouldn't be asking me what to do. Instead, he'd be telling me to stay out of the way.
You're right. Understood. Then please wait here
He's
as we
teaching
lock
them-
down the
he's
perimeter
just-
and search for suspicious persons.
Yo, like he's just teaching them their like what they're supposed to know. Like,
Ilyas, please stay here. Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham, I'll have to trouble you with the protection of our primary witness.
Sure. Though I'd rather he just protect himself.
so what is he gonna do? He's gonna go read a book. He's about to go read a
He's
book.
the same as ever. Casually ignoring people, just like he did back at Aro Village.
Yeah, that's just all I them.
Answering a simplistic question only enables the questioner. Besides, I need him to understand my position clearly.
What do you mean?
Arav has just as many doubts about my coming along as you do. But unlike you two, he's making this matter more complicated than it is, with his considerations like the acting Grand Sage is trying to seize the Matra's powers. That question was obviously bait. The Matra were once under the influence of the sages, and so were often subject to these bureaucratic traps. The test was strictly unnecessary, though. I hope that our exchange will assure him that I won't interfere with their work this time.
Why is this so
That's
This is
just
why I was
him.
against
That's just
becoming
Alhaitham
the
doing
acting
Alhaitham
Grand Sage
things.
from the very first. Titles and rank inevitably make a lot of things more troublesome than usual.
Excuse me, Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham. I've had a question on my mind, and I need to know the answer no matter what. Have we met before?
That is.
No. I have no recollection of ever meeting you.
Haha, I thought so too. I probably wouldn't have had anything to do with someone of your caliber.
Interesting question.
Then why did you ask?
Well, for some reason I felt a sense of familiarity when I met you for the first time.
Really? A misperception, perhaps. Or...
Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham, we've apprehended a suspect.
Siraj?
Oh.
No, it's the Kasharawar researcher who has dealings with him. His name is Narendra.
Oh, so they actually ended up finding someone. Now we just interrogate him right here?
Acting Sage Alhaitham. Wait, can someone please explain what's going on? I admit that I did steal some mechanical components from the lab and sell them, but does something like that really warrant the personal interest of the acting Grand Sage? What have I gotten myself into? I know I let greed get the best of me, but please, I promise that this won't ever happen again.
I would like to ask him a few questions.
Top 10 greatest villains.
Of course.
Do you know Siraj?
Yeah, that's the name of my buyer. He asked to make the transaction at the tavern, but he never showed up.
What were the details of this transaction?
He's doing some kind of experiment that seems to require many power generators and electrical components that can only be found in our project. He contacted me in private and said that he'd pay a large sum of mora if I was willing to put some aside for him, under the pretense of them being defective parts. We had originally agreed to meet at the tavern earlier today to do the trade. I sure didn't expect to get stood up, or run into you all.
Perhaps Siraj was aware that Ilyas might leak information, so he intentionally didn't show up. Whatever the case, it seems that this lead ends here. The good news is, regardless of what Siraj was planning, his progress will now be severely hindered by a lack of power generators and electrical components. We still have time to conduct our investigation.
I mean, that's
Do you
true.
have any more questions for the suspect?
But now we don't have any leads.
No, he's all yours. But I'd like to borrow Ilyas for a while.
Oh, that's fine.
Interesting.
We conducted a comprehensive lie detection exam, which showed that he has a genuine case of amnesia.
Oh, so he does have
We're not planning
amnesia.
to pursue any further breakthroughs on that front. However, I am curious, what do you need him for exactly?
I've read some papers regarding amnesia, and I'd like to try restoring his memories.
Oh, you could restore? What? Wait, what? That's a thing?
We'll be returning to the academia then. I'll leave Ilyas in your care.
Okay. I kind of want to see what he means by that. Can restore his memories?
Follow me.
So this guy was experimented on, he lost his memories, and he was dizzy, I guess. I don't know. That's like one of the symptoms. He was dizzy. He's about to fall over and we helped him. He's fine now. He looks fine.
Didn't give us any leads. Ugh, that means we're stuck.
Well, I did say that. We are at a dead end,
Are you
sort of.
serious about seeing things through? Hyman's pretty surprised that you're this interested in the case.
I thought you would have guessed the reason by now.
Huh? Hyman has no clue.
Do you know Siraj?
Yes. We
There
were
you
classmates.
go. That's why he's interested. It's an old classmate.
Oh, so that's why you asked to come along when Arav briefed you on the situation. So you're not here because you're interested in the case itself, but because you know the suspect?
You couldn't be further from the truth. But I wasn't expecting.
Oh my god! Yo! Paimon didn't do anything wrong! Why?
For the time being, all you need to know is that we were once classmates. I became the scribe afterwards while he continued his academic endeavors. He submitted a thesis 1 year ago, and the Grand Sage at the time asked for my opinion. I did not approve of it because it committed one of the 6 cardinal sins by touching upon human evolution. From violating matters regarding human evolution to attempting the forbidden and fearing none, the 6 cardinal sins are the origin of all evil in this world. They are also what the sages use as a reference when formulating or amending the rules of the academia. My opinion was that Siraj's research was both overly naive and in violation of various core principles. The Grand Sage took some of my suggestions on board and ultimately decided to reject the application.
So that's why he's buying energy sources and electrical components.
He's most likely trying to circumvent the rules and conduct his experiment in secret.
That sounds super
Not the first time we've
suspicious.
seen people do that.
Oh, we gotta stop him. Ilyas, can you try to remember things again? Maybe something new will pop up.
I'm sorry, but I've already tried many times.
How is something new, Bobo? If he just
No matter
tried.
How hard I try, it feels like everything in my mind is shrouded in a thick mist.
It is possible for a person to subconsciously forget some of their memories as a defense mechanism against extreme stress. However, these memories aren't truly lost,
Oh,
but
so they're
merely
like-
sealed away.
Okay.
They can be restored with the appropriate stimulus.
And Alhaitham might know how to apply
Now,
that.
Try to recall things you care about. They don't need to be related to this case.
Well, actually, I feel like I've forgotten more than just the memories of the time I was kidnapped and experimented on.
This is about to get
Kind of
deep.
person I am, the things I've done. I can remember some things, but I can't recall some others no matter how hard I try. But
That's rough.
I do vaguely remember that there are 2 things that I have to do no matter what.
And what might those 2 things be?
Do tell.
The first is to get my paycheck from the academia and give it to my younger sister in Gandharvaville. I'm not sure about the details, but it seems that I would send money to my younger sister every month to pay for family expenses.
And the second
Okay.
thing? What's the second thing?
He's gonna say he forgot. Yep, he
can't
forgot.
remember. Sorry, there's just so much I can't recall.
So how do you remember that there's two things you're supposed to remember? You remember one of them, but you just can't remember the second one. So how'd you know you remember two?
Not unexpected. However, you're the only one who has seen Siraj and knows the exact location of his cave at present.
He does know the
As
location
such,
because
we'll do
it's in his
everything
memory
we
somewhere.
can to help you regain your memories.
Losing your memories must be really painful. But don't you worry. We'll help you get them all back.
Oh, thank you so much. This feeling, it's more than just pain. I don't know how to describe it. I have so few memories that I don't even have a clear idea of who I am. And my head's always ringing. It feels like I could faint at any moment. But amidst all that, it also feels like I've been set free somehow. Nevertheless, I have you all to thank for bringing me what clarity I do have right now. Now, I do remember that I worked part-time at a place in the academia called the Research Preparation Center. That's also where I got my monthly paycheck.
I see. In that case, let's go and find whoever's in charge there.
Okay. So that's one thing that he remembers that we can work off of. I guess we're just gonna kind of work backwards from his memories. We're gonna like take whatever he remembers and then just go through with everything somehow. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I don't actually know where we're gonna get from this, but he has all the information we need in his memories. It's just clouded. We just need to get out of him somehow. But you know, we have the smartest character ever with us, so I think we'll be fine. This is Alhaitham's story quest, so I do not doubt him. Now, how do I get here? I'm trying to figure it out. God, like, I've been to Sumeru so much, but like, I just don't ever remember where anything is. Or how to get anywhere, so I'm actually over here following the quest path to get to where like, that book place. It took me forever to find this place. I remember coming here by myself one time to summon. When I was summoning for Alhaitham, I came to the same spot, but it took me forever to find where it was. It was so bad. It was actually so bad. Alright. Now, onward. Alright. So it should be right here. There is someone here. Nice mustache.
Oh, Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham. I've sent this period's research expenses report to your office. Have you taken a look? Are there any issues with it?
Nope, I haven't been to my office.
I did.
Oh, you did?
Recent research expenses have
Oh, man.
decreased quite a bit.
Wait, he's actually
compared to past
on top of
figures.
everything.
Yes, though that is primarily because there are fewer scholars with research needs. But that can be a rather convoluted topic. Might I ask why you are here today?
I believe you know this individual. His name is Ilyas. He worked part-time here, and he's here for his paycheck.
Oh, yes, of course. Though, Ilyas, where have you been these past few days? That was our busy period, but then you disappeared without a word.
I'm sorry, something unexpected came up. But I know I've caused trouble for everyone. Is there anything I can do to make up for it?
The other researchers have more or less finished your share of the work. However, there is one thing that is yet to be settled. Do you remember Chandra? You were in charge of following up on his off-site research application. He retracted his application a few days ago and canceled his off-site project. He's the 12th person to retract a research application this month. I'd like you to ask him why he did that. Chandra's probably having coffee at this hour, so you can find him at the cafe.
Understood. Then, about my paycheck.
I'll pay you in full once you return. However, make sure you don't disappear without saying anything again. Be considerate to your colleagues and give them some forewarning at least. Is this acceptable, Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham?
I have no objections.
Okay. I have no objections. Alright, so now we're looking for... I guess we're gonna go do that thing that he wants him to do. Oh, I can't climb up there. God, I have to like go all the way around. That's so dumb. I have to go all the way around just to go up this ramp and then to go down this hall right here. So much extra work. Okay, so he disappeared, but he's still getting his full paycheck. He'll be fine. Now the thing is, once we're going a little bit off topic a little bit because now we have to go do this side thing. From like, I don't know. I don't even know like what this is leading to. I'll be honest with you guys. I'm not gonna try to make anything up. Just waiting for the action to happen. You know, where we actually like, find the cave that he was being experimented on. And then we have like some crazy fight. And where's my questing taking me? Where is that? That's not down there. That is straightforward. Okay. Why is it show down? Is there like an elevator? Can I go down? Oh, wait. It's not even in the academia. It's literally like outside in Sumeru City. No, I think I'm just going to TP there. Wait, is that a cafe? It looks locked. Like every icon glows up because they're available, but then that's like locked. Does that mean like you unlock the cafe after this quest? I didn't even know that Sumeru had a cafe. I know there was a tavern. There was definitely a tavern, but I don't remember there being a cafe. That's interesting. Has this always been here? Does it look like a... It has been here. This is Chandra right here. I didn't even know there was a cafe. I'll be honest with you.
Elias? Long time no see. What can I do for you?
I heard that you canceled your research project, so I'm just here to ask you why.
Oh, that... it's really nothing special. I just don't feel like going anymore. I'm not the only one who canceled, right? I mean, people have had no motivation to conduct research lately, haven't they?
No motivation to conduct research?
Interesting.
Yeah. Say, who might you be? You look sort of familiar.
Oh, you know, just the acting Grand Sage.
Oh, don't mind me. Please.
No, he's not gonna say that. He just don't
well,
want me.
with the downfall of the sages not long
Oh, he doesn't want to put pressure on him. That's why he didn't tell him that.
They led were put on hold while they were being investigated. With the situation being so volatile, people are picking up random things to do to kill time. No one wants to risk starting any new research until it's clear how things will pan out in the future.
When you say how things will pan out, you actually mean what the new sages would have interest in, right?
Wow, talk about blunt. But that isn't the only reason for the lack of motivation to start new research.
So what are the other reasons?
Well, because the Akasha terminal shut down. I'm sure you're all aware that we require all kinds of knowledge to perform any of the research we do. Back then, the Akasha would respond to any of our requests for the knowledge we needed. It was beyond convenient. We didn't have to spend an extended amount of time studying, so we were able to immediately run various tests and experiments.
I see.
You get it, right? After having had a taste of something so amazing, who can be bothered to manually sift through data and files
so they
ever again?
They got too used to the Akasha terminal being able to be like, all right, yo, google.com, tell me what this is, and then like they would start doing research or whatnot. So like now they don't have the drive to research anymore. That's what he's saying.
There are only a handful of people at the academia who are starting new projects or performing research. Most people are like me, waiting for a recognized researcher to start a project before immediately applying to join. Although our names will be further down in the paper, we'll have a much easier time. We don't have to do most of the mental heavy lifting. All we have to do is focus on our assigned tasks.
Yo, the screen's not okay. The screen is not looking okay. You okay, buddy? Oh shoot. Paimon, you're giving him OCD. Stop looking at him.
My head, it hurts.
Oh shoot. Yo, I don't like this. My screen is going haywire right now. That's not your head. That's your eyes. What's happening to your eyes?
I remember now. I remember what Siraj said to me.
Oh, that was like his memory unlocking.
You will become Siraj number 36. Fuse yourself with a consciousness under my control. Think only in accordance with a set module. Like a worker bee in a beehive.
Fused consciousness.
Paimon doesn't get it. What does that even mean?
It's what Suraj was researching, and the topic of the thesis he had
Collective
submitted.
consciousness.
Collective consciousness and the path of evolution.
It's like a mixed consciousness. This kind of reminds me of like Tower. Like I didn't do like too many like lore videos on like Tower, but there was something with like the Abyssins or whatever, and the hive consciousness. How all of like the monsters share the same consciousness. So if one person thinks something, then everybody knows it, and whatnot. It's like. It's a way of just sharing data between each other. Collective consciousness.
Suraj believed that by achieving 3 objectives, he could create a collective consciousness in human society and drive humans toward their ultimate evolution.
Now that I think about it, that's something similar to what the Akasha Terminal is, but it's not controlling. It's not like, oh, I'm telling you what to do in your consciousness. It's like, oh, I need this information. Let me just connect to the consciousness and see if they know what this is.
First, he would rank test subjects in descending order of ability, with number 1 serving as the overmind. This overmind would then divide tasks into numerous modules and delegate them to the collective's members based on their assigned number. Lastly, members would share their memories and emotions to facilitate the rapid exchange of information within the collective.
Paimon still doesn't get it. What's the point of all that?
Think of it as linking many minds together.
That's
and
basically what it
tailoring
is.
a given mind's assigned work based on its compatibility. Eventually, everyone's minds will be consolidated into a new form of existence that is both an individual and an organization. Suraj believes this collective consciousness is superior to individual humans.
Whoa. Squishing a whole bunch of people together?
It is horrible.
That sounds horrible.
It's like, it was like better when it was the Akasha Terminal, to an extent, but but it wasn't like done properly with the Akasha Terminal, which is why it's not a thing anymore. But the thing with the Akasha Terminal before, you were just able to be like, all right, let me see if I know, well, let me see if I can learn what this is, and then you would just learn about it. Like that's what the Akasha Terminal was. But what this guy's trying to do, he's trying to like merge people's minds together, which like it's not like the good way of doing it.
Alhaitham said. Suraj gave all the test subjects different numbers. Bigger numbers meant you had a lower rank, so your assigned tasks were less complex, such as being responsible for everyone's basic needs. Smaller numbers were ranked higher, so you'd be given more complex assignments like planning for the future. Suraj referred to me as number 36, and I think that was a low-ranking number.
I think that's a low-ranking number. Okay, no, because I would have thought like that if there was like if it went to like 500, then I would have been like, all right, you're kind of a high-ranking number, but it probably doesn't go that high.
I also recall that Suraj said his plan was proceeding very quickly.
The Hive.
Soon
It's
be
literally, I swear, if I didn't play like Tower of Fantasy, I would not get this at all. Like unless I like read it over like about 5 times or whatnot. But like literally, that's how they referred to it in Tower. It was the hive consciousness of all the monsters together.
Oh no, then we gotta hurry. We have to stop him before it's complete.
I tried my best, but that's all I can remember. I still can't recall where the cave is.
So
really sorry.
I'm assuming since he was experimented on, he's actually part of that consciousness already.
Take your time. You'll eventually remember it all. However, something doesn't seem right. Some details don't add up.
What's off?
You were only designated as number 36? What a shame. From what I can see, your talents merit a smaller number.
I'm not sure what Suraj's numbering system is based on. Anyway, we're done here. Let's go.
Please, wait. I heard you all talking about Suraj just now. Are you looking for him?
Yo, he knows where he is?
Huh? Do you know something?
Well, Suraj is pretty popular as of late. I heard he's gained recognition from a lot of well-known researchers. Supposedly, he's a strong contender for being one of the next sages.
Oh, he's that guy that they were talking about from the beginning. Like one of those people who were like, who could have been one of the sages. Like literally, they were talking about that in the beginning.
There are many who would give up everything to be a part of his research team. I'm nothing special, though, so I doubt I'd get the opportunity. That said, I do know a researcher who received an invitation from Suraj but declined it. Her name is Janaki. If you're interested, you can try to find her. She's usually reading at the pavilion in the garden.
Okay, so we got some kind of lead to work off of now. So that was a lot, actually. And I'm actually, like, surprised that I can, like, relate to knowing what this is about, because like I've played a different game that's had something of a similar story, but it wasn't human minds, it was like monsters' minds or whatnot. They're like connected together with the hive consciousness. And this one, the experimentation, like experimenting on humans, is supposedly like one of the it's not allowed, but you know he's doing it anyway because you know.
Are you Janaki? We'd like to ask you a couple of things about Suraj.
Ilias?
Do you know me? I'm sorry, but I don't recognize you.
Are you playing dumb with me?
No, I'm not. I actually have amnesia, so I've lost a lot of my memories.
And? Are you trying to say that I should forgive you just because you've forgotten what you've done? Or are you using
does
the
that mean?
acting grand sage as backup to settle things with me? The two biggest loners.
The two biggest loners. Yo, but Alhaitham, I wouldn't take that if I were you.
That's enough. There seems to be a dispute between the two of you, but I have no interest in that. I heard that Siraj once invited you to join his project. Is that true?
So, what if it is? Siraj did extend an invitation to me, and I was also interested in his project. I think it was about collective consciousness or something.
Oh, so they...
Anyway,
okay,
he
no,
said
so
that
we're
I
right
could be
about that.
number 45. I refused because I thought
45.
that rank was too low. No one wants to be placed at the bottom. Certainly not me.
Ilias is number 36.
36.
And Janaki was supposed to be number 45. Ugh.
Yeah, no, that he probably has a lot of people. Maybe like 50 people, I don't know.
Did Siraj tell you how he assigned numbers?
Yeah. Remember how the sages took advantage of the Akasha and extracted Yana energy from our heads back then? They left a document that records the amount of Yana energy that the Akasha had extracted from each person. I don't know how Siraj got his hands on that document, but he used it as the basis for his numbering system.
I see. He believes that this data can be used to evaluate a person's computing power.
Is it true, though?
Putting aside the validity of the data, it is meaningless to judge individuals based solely on their jnana energy. At
Jnana
most,
energy.
Jnana energy can only be seen as representing a portion of a person's abilities. Humans are complicated beings, so it is impossible to evaluate them using a single criterion.
See? I knew I couldn't have only been ranked as 45.
What else do you know about Siraj?
That's it. He came to me, I refused, and that was the
So
end of
what?
it.
You refused and he was okay with that, but this guy got kidnapped? Like,
Is
what?
there anything else you needed? If not, I'm out of here. I've had enough of this eyesore.
Damn.
Please wait. I still want to know what I did in the past.
You really forgot?
He wasn't joking.
I swear, I don't remember anything.
Paimon can vouch for him. The mantra also said that he truly lost his memories.
I see. You know what? It's better this way. I get angry just thinking about it. So I really don't have the patience to fill you in. All you need to know is that you got a lot of people in trouble back then, including me. That's all I have to say. Goodbye.
Damn. Won't even tell him what he did. Just like he did something.
She's gone. She doesn't seem to like you very much.
Not at
Do
all.
you really not remember anything?
I mean, yeah, he has
Don't.
amnesia.
But after she said that, I've had this heavy feeling in my chest. I guess I did something really horrible.
Do you want to remember?
Huh?
Even though you're a witness against Siraj in this case, you've also lost your memory. No one can force you to remember if you don't want to. Even if you manage to remember, all you would need to do is feign ignorance and tell us that you tried the best you could, but to no avail.
I'm not sure what to do. Like I said before, for some reason I felt a sense of freedom when I realized I had lost my memories.
Okay, so that's a good thing.
I feel
to
like
an
I
extent.
shouldn't be allowed to go free so easily. I still want to remember everything. What should I do?
I can look up your file. Something that caused trouble for a lot of people in the past must be on file somewhere.
That's like so like not specific at all.
Would you like me to look into it?
Yes, please.
All right. Then let's return to the House of Dana. We've spent enough time here, and you should go and get your paycheck.
Okay. Fair enough. So I guess we end up learning what he did. Somehow. We're going to find that information. What he did had caused a bunch of people trouble, but he doesn't remember because he has amnesia. So realistically, I don't know. I don't know what he did, but she was pissed at him. She was definitely pissed at him. And it was really funny how like he was like, I can't stand these two loners, and like Alhaitham was included in that, which is like, oh man. And he's like, then he was like, Alhaitham was like, I don't care about whatever happened between you two. I just need some information from you. Be like straightforward about it. That's definitely Alhaitham though. we're gonna search for information related to Elias. God, now I gotta go back in here again. Like, I don't know why they couldn't just put it in the same map. Like, I have to go into a completely different instance to go inside. I have to go through a loading screen.
Let's split up for now. Ilyas, you go and deal with that. The rest of you, come to the archives with me. We'll meet back here later and then head over to Gandharvaville.
Okay. Thank you all so much.
Relax, Ilyas. Being nervous accomplishes nothing.
That's true. I'm ready. No matter what I've done, I'm ready to face it. I'll also try my best to remember anything else related to Siraj. We'll put an end to all of this.
I'm holding you to that. See you later.
Alright, so we're gonna learn it first before he does. He's gonna go collect his paycheck, and we're gonna take the elevator to the house of Dana. Okay. My cursor's like flying off screen for some reason. We good? Okay. We're good now. Oh, right, the elevator's in the center. Forgot. I like explored around here a little bit. I thought there would be like some hidden chests in here or whatnot. So I took this elevator. I went up here, went around, found like literally nothing that I can like, you know, collect or whatnot. But then again, we are technically indoors. I don't know what I'd be able to collect in here. Then I would just take this really long elevator. The other time I remember taking this elevator is in the main quest. With the cutscene. That was a long time ago. Oh man. Times. And then this is his chair now because he's the acting Grand Sage. And you could also just sit in it because why not? Alright, let's see what he got.
Okay. The important files from the last few years should all be here.
Wait for Alhaitham to look through the information. Okay, he's looking through something. He's just gonna chill over there on the chair, and I'm just gonna do my own research here. Okay, there are many vacancies for sages, and the number of suspicious people spreading various news and rumors has been increased significantly recently. The Corps of 30 are looking to recruit for surveillance to ensure the city's peace and stability. The Rawatus Darshan has also had an abundance of weirdos. Recently, there's a new rumor that a student has the ability to write the heaven-sent thesis. The circumstances are still under investigation. So we're basically trying to look for... Yo, is he finished? Yeah, I think he's finished. He finished. He just got up. Now he's just standing there. I think I read this last one and then he'll be okay. So we're looking for something that affected multiple people. Witnesses say that there's a mysterious shadow wandering around Party's DI at night. The investigation was found nothing suspicious. The case was closed. Okay, so it was nothing. Everything that I just read was irrelevant. Nothing that I found was interesting.
Nothing. Anyway, I found Ilyas's file. Let's meet downstairs.
Oh, he already found it. I guess I was just looking at like the other stuff. I'm here sightseeing. I don't think they would have put the right file in front of me. He would have found it before me.
Have I done?
This file indicates that you were once commended by the academia for your courage and sense of justice.
But that's a good
You
thing.
were considered a hero.
So what's the bad thing?
Me?
Yes. Your instructor was engaging in academic fraud, and you were the one who reported him. Your report was found to be true after a series of investigations, and your instructor was brought to justice by the Matra.
You got the teacher in trouble?
This incident caused quite the commotion, and the academia sent you a commendation.
Oh shit. That scared me for a second.
What is it? Are any memories coming back to you?
Yeah, I think I would think whenever the screen goes crazy, he starts remembering things.
No, it's just... my head feels like it's being ripped apart again.
It's just the memories opening up. You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Did I seriously do that? Then why?
Then why what?
Let's put this matter aside for now. It isn't directly related to Siraj, so there's no need to push yourself over it.
I'm sorry.
Well, did you remember anything?
It should have been something good to hear, but my body is instinctively rejecting it. I feel like I'll black out if I try to remember.
Take it slow. Recovering memories is no easy task, especially when it involves memories that you don't want to remember. Just do what you think is right.
Thank you. I'm not sure how you're so calm and composed all the time, but
that's just Alhaitham do Alhaitham things.
About the situation I'm in.
Let's head to Gandharvaville and deliver Ilias's paycheck to his sister. Come on!
That was one of the important things. So he said from the beginning that there were two things that were important to him. One was going to deliver his paycheck to where his sister was, I think. That was the one. And then two was he couldn't remember. So hopefully, like somehow, during this, when we end up going back, he'll remember something for his sister somehow. Somehow. I don't know how he's going to remember it, but like, he just will. His head's going to start exploding again. My screen's going to start going crazy. No, but that kind of scared me a bit. like the sound. It's like the high-pitched sound came out of nowhere. Even though it's like not like that loud. I was like dazed out a bit. It's been a while since I've been here. Gondarvaville. I'm gonna run into like Kole and Tainari here real quick. Okay, so that should be the house right there. Now the question is, how the hell do I get over there? We are gliding over. We are not gliding over. We're climbing. We're not climbing. We are going to find some alternative method to getting up there. I guess we're just gonna fall. You know, I should have taken that bridge. I like didn't come from the right way. Please don't run out of stamina. I don't want to go out like this. I don't want to go out like this. Why? Okay, you know what? That's on me. Wait. I didn't forget how to climb. Okay. It's just the village was made in a way that they didn't want me to go from there. So I couldn't go from there. It's very simple if you think about it. So I'm going to take another method of going up there. Take this. Oh wait, I should have taken that one. I didn't see that up there. And that's it. Then we just walk. We're good. Yeah, this is the way we should have came from. I don't know where the hell I came from last time.
We should be close. Let me think.
You don't remember the house?
Should be this way.
Ilias, what are you doing back here?
Dad, it's nothing.
Oh, that's his dad.
I was just wondering how everyone was doing.
You sure everything's okay? Did they bully you again? It's all right. You can tell us.
Oh, shoot.
Ilias, what's wrong?
I'm fine. Just a minor headache. I haven't been getting much rest lately.
Back then, I told you not to be a hero. Look how things turned out. I can't imagine how things are going for you at the Academia. We've even been receiving threat letters.
Threat letters?
You don't have to force yourself to stay at the Academia. You can always come back home.
I'm all right. I just need a little rest.
Ilias doesn't seem like he wants them to know that he has amnesia.
He doesn't want his family to worry. That makes a lot of sense.
Hey! That's enough, you two. Ilias isn't feeling well. You can keep nagging him once we get home. Ilias, let's find somewhere to talk.
I'm assuming that's his sister. That's his dad, his mom, and his sister. Lisa's sister brings you to a quieter place.
How's your headache?
It's much better now. Oh, here. It's this month's paycheck. How's everything at home?
Same old, same old. It's just that everyone's worried about you. Don't mind their nagging. Deep down, they know that you did the right thing. It's just that after hearing a lot of bad rumors about you and seeing all the threatening letters, well, they're mom and dad. Maybe they just want you to conform a bit more.
Conform.
Yeah. You don't remember? After the incident...
Oh, he doesn't remember. This guy's about to get a massive headache right now.
Ilias? What's wrong?
Ah, I see. I remember now. Don't worry, I remember now.
You don't sound very, like, certain about that.
You're acting a little weird today, you know? Anyway, I understand your decision. But Mom, Dad, and I just want you to be happy. I don't care if you're a hero or not. I just want you to enjoy life and relax more.
If they're calling him a hero and he did something that, like... that like messed up everyone. Like, are you a hero or a villain? Like, I don't even know anymore.
Your understanding is a great comfort to him.
Is it? That's good. Are you a friend of his?
Yeah.
More so these two.
Yeah, these two.
My name is Alhaitham, and this is the Traveler in Paimon.
Oh, that rings a bell. At any rate, I feel more at ease knowing that my brother has friends. Would you like to join us for dinner? I just happened to buy some extra food.
Sorry, but I still have things I need to take care of.
Well, that's a shame. Okay, I'll get going then. Take care of yourself, Ilias.
So he remembered something.
Don't worry. I won't do anything to make you guys worry again.
He remembered something.
You remember now?
What do you remember?
Yes, I do. Thanks for that. You know, you don't seem like such a bad person.
Is that your way of conveying gratitude?
Oh, my apologies. But I meant every word. Remember when I asked at the tavern if we had ever met? I said that there was a sense of familiarity, but what I really meant was a sense
of loathing.
Loathing?
Yeah, but having spent some time with you, I realized that.
So he
you're
hated
not
him
someone
before
I
or
disliked
something?
To that extent. Strange, isn't it? Why did I have those thoughts at that time?
My strength is that I don't care about what others think. If you can also develop this quality, then you won't be as bothered by complicated social relationships.
Oh, I don't know why that's funny. My strength is that I don't care about what others think. I love that so much.
It'd be great if I could think like you.
My strength
But
is that I
first
don't care
things
about what
first.
others think.
I remember where Siraj's cave is now. I'll take.
Oh, you remember now?
Really? That's great.
It's about to go down now.
Paimon remembers that you said there are 2 things that you had to do.
Yes, Paimon, I remember that too. I remember that too.
What about the other one? Are we not gonna do that first?
You mean like to knock the guy out that experimented on him?
There are more important things at hand. We have to stop Siraj before he completes his collective consciousness, or it'll be too late.
You're right. Let's head out.
Okay, so the second one is still question marks. The first one was to get his paycheck back to his sister. The second one, we still don't know. It's still question marks. It's massive question marks. Like, question marks on his head right now because we don't know what that second one is. But he did remember, like, pretty much everything. So he remembers where the cave is. He remembers everything else. He had, like, a sense of hatred for Alhaitham, but then now that he's been with Alhaitham for a while, he's like, you know, maybe you're not a bad person. And then the best response, my strength is that I don't care what other people think about me. I like that. I like that a lot. That was a very cool line. Alright, so here's the cave. Is this the cave? That is the cave. I don't think that's... I think it's lower. Yeah, it's definitely lower. That's the cave. Even though this doesn't really look like a cave. This just looks like some open swamp. But, you know... Oh, wait, no, that's a cave right there. Oh, that's a
place.
That is a very eerie-looking cave.
It's so well hidden. But there's nothing spooky about it.
What do you mean there's nothing spooky about it? You don't see the wind, like, around it?
And take a look.
You don't see the wind around it, Paimon? Paimon! That doesn't look spooky. There's fog coming out of the cave. That's not normal. Whatever. Paimon thinks it's not spooky, so I guess it's... Wait, no, I wanted to read that. Elias guided you here. It seems to be the place where Siraj does his experiments. Now, let's uncover the secret. So it says it recommends Electro, and I don't know if there's going to be Electro monuments, but I want to take an Electro character just in case it requires monuments. So I think I'm gonna like do that real quick. Bennett, you're gonna chill for a little bit. It's just in case they have monuments. I don't think they will. I don't think they will, but I'm just going to try. Also, I should have taken off Nahida. I don't know why I still have her on this team. She's level 50. She's gonna get one-shotted by whatever I find in here. But for now, there's probably monuments. That's why. That's the only reason they would recommend these elements. Unless there's mobs in here that are just, you know, prefer to use Electro and Dendro against. But in which case, I wouldn't really. Oh, but they give us Alhaitham to trial. That's cool. I have Alhaitham already. Wait, is this like the trial Alhaitham or is this the one I have? No, this is the one they gave me. Okay, noblesse. No, the one I have I think is better. Wait. They gave him 145 elemental mastery. That is, yeah, this is, you don't play noblesse on Alhaitham, by the way. Don't follow whatever this is. You don't play Alhaitham with that. You build Alhaitham with full EM and you go crazy. I guess it's cool. I didn't know that they would actually let me play. Actually, no. I should have expected that. This is his story quest. I should have expected they'd let me play Alhaitham. That kind of sounds. That sounds normal. I should have brought my Alhaitham though. My Alhaitham is stronger.
Weird. It's bigger on the inside than Paimon imagined. Are you sure it's still a work in progress?
I don't know, Paimon.
Ilias, do you remember this place?
Oh. Oh, and just like that, he's gone.
Ilias! Where'd he go?
I don't sense him nearby.
He just disappeared.
Did he get separated from us? Should we wait here or turn around and look for him?
He just disappeared.
There's no need for that. Let's keep moving.
I guess we just keep moving forward.
We'll continue in and see if he catches up to us.
I think he went ahead of us. I don't think like we're catching up to. Or he's catching up to us. I think it's just the other way around. We're watch. There's monsters about to spawn right here. Watch this. My eyes are.
It's okay, Ilias. You've done more than enough for me already.
I don't understand. Everyone knows that Johnny is stealing your research. Why is no one willing to go public with the truth? He shamelessly used your thesis to send in a project application. And whenever the project hits a wall, he asks you for help. Everyone knows what's going on.
Do you know how many people are working on that project? If Johnny was kicked out because of academic fraud, that'd be the end of the project. Too many people would be affected.
But he's obviously taking advantage of you. He throws you the hardest work, and after you're done pulling all-nighters, he struts around with your research data and takes credit for it. That's not right. Why are you putting up with this?
A lot of people warn me to not say anything, and I think they have a point. This is just how things are. All I want is to graduate without any problems. It's okay. He's at least paying me.
Half a year of your time and effort. Countless all-nighters and casual threats and insults. All for a measly
Is this the hero side? Is this the hero Elias?
He's treating people like cattle.
Enough. It's fine. I just need to suck it up and get it done.
Why did we experience his memory though? I don't get that.
What's the matter?
I think I saw a glimpse of Elias' past.
You could read minds this whole time and you never told Paimon?
Oh shit,
Of
my bad.
course not.
But
I was also able to see those memories just now. They were probably the ones that leaked out while Ilias was connecting to the collective consciousness.
oh wait, so he saw it as well.
Connecting.
Interesting.
Collective consciousness?
Paimon, it's not as complicating as you're making it sound. It really is not.
It's clear that this place isn't a work in progress.
Collective
The hive
consciousness is
long
just a
been
bunch of
finished.
minds connected together. That's all it is. It's nothing too complicated.
The collective consciousness project is already complete, and Ilias is now returning to the collective.
So he tricked us?
Not entirely. Keep walking and you'll see why.
Head to the heart of the research base. What's this? Is this a key to put into this wall and then walk through here? What's the point of this? I wonder. I take the key and I put it in the wall. Then I walk through here. And then I realize that there's a chest here. And then I take this key and then I open this side. Because I know there's a hidden secret that... Oh, I'm not gonna pretend like I know what that's used for. Wait, no, I do know what this is used for. Look, I take this key out of here because I'm going to need this key for somewhere else, right? And then I put that key here, and then they require a second key, and I have the second key right here. Then I put that key over here. I'm literally a genius. I didn't even try to do that, but I did it. That's how much of a genius I am. Now then, I'm just gonna link all these guys together. I'm gonna do electro things, and then
I summon thee!
wait, I don't have Bennett. I keep thinking I have Bennett. Official. You know, I should have just left Bennett in the team. I didn't. Like in my head, I thought there was going to be like something along the lines of monuments that I need to use the element on, but it's just the recommended type to fight the monsters with. I didn't need it. Because there are no pyro slimes, and as long as there's no pyro slimes, then it's fine. And even if there were, my physical D-loop will go crazy. Okay. Wow. This is a
It's
whole
completely
village.
different from what Ilyas said. This place looks like it's been done for a while.
So I'm gonna walk over here and the elevator's gonna take me across. Yeah, I kind of knew that was gonna happen.
Contributing to
the-
the collective by only thinking to your strengths. How easy.
Do I don't get off to talk to you. I just like, you just look at me, you're like, I'm part of the collective consciousness, I guess we're just gonna drive past everybody. We're gonna listen to what they say and we're just gonna keep going. That's like all we can do right now.
Alhaitham. Just thinking of that name fills me with hatred. We must get rid of him.
He's right here. But I mean, I'm gonna continue. Because realistically, his greatest strength, Alhaitham's greatest strength is that he doesn't care what other people think about him. It's just like, that's why it doesn't work on him. It doesn't work. So, where to now? Is this my stop? This is my stop. Oh, I'm about to get punched by another memory. Here it comes.
An entire year's worth of work down the drain. And for what? Your reputation? Do you have any idea how many people you brought down?
You could have played hero any time. So why couldn't you have waited until the project was complete?
Oh, so he... Oh, wait. He reported one of the teachers or for something. Was this that?
I don't understand what you guys are saying. Are you saying you don't care that Raju jumped to his death?
It's a shame. What happened to him? I thought he was stronger than that. Everyone has been working hard to complete the project. He could have endured for a bit longer. But he chose now, of all times, to...
In any case, we're done with you. Because of your recklessness, the Matra are putting Johnny on trial. This project is done for. None of this affects you at all. But do you know how many people, myself included, needed this project to complete their studies? Now our futures are up in the air. If worst comes to pass, we might not be able to graduate. Do you understand?
Wait, so he
now?
died?
I'm sorry.
There's no need for an apology. It's not like I'll accept it anyway. You'll pay for this.
So he reported the person who was abusing the other person, but the other person ended up dying? He passed away? Like... So he's not a bad guy. He's a hero. He literally is a hero.
Hey, you're blinking out again.
He's sad! Hey, they're sad! That's the sad face! Elias.
Don't jump to conclusions just yet. Save your words for when we see him.
He's a hero. He's good. He's not bad. He pissed off people because he was good. He had a noble cause. There was nothing wrong with what he did. Or so what I'm seeing so far. Unless I get proven like wrong, then then we go to that. But for now, like, this person is just sleeping. Yeah, just take a nap. I got 2 keys now. One goes on the left, one goes on the right. Watch this. One goes on the left. There is no right. One goes right here, and then I take this one out. And oh right, they operate the same door. They literally operate this exact same door. So I had to put 2. So I could remove this one. This one would still be here, so I could walk through here. And now I could take this one, and then locks that. And now I still have 2. And I could take the 2. I could open this, and then I could open this, and then I take this one with me. I just always take one with me. Oh wait, never mind. I'm trolling. Okay, so never mind. That's meant to be there. Whatever. Oh, I'm about to get punched by a memory again. Here goes nothing.
Well, Alias, this is all very strange. Is there really no research group that will take you? Well, to pass this course, you must complete a paper with other researchers. I know you're a hero for fighting academic fraud, but well, we can't make exceptions for heroes, now can we? Maybe you should try to improve your relationship with the other researchers.
They all hate him,
Getting a
though,
reputation
so he
for
can't do a
being
group thing.
Too unconventional will not stand you in good stead in the long run.
I understand.
Oh man.
You seem troubled.
Who are you?
Where are my manners? My name is Siraj.
Siraj, I've heard of you before.
The world hates people who don't fit in. I imagine you've had your fair share of trouble. After you reported Johnny for academic fraud, you were ostracized and shunned. Even your family can't understand your actions. However, I'm working on some research that will help you merge into a collective. That way, your life won't be so dolorous. How about it? Wanna have a go?
No. No! This is how it started! A hero gets pulled into the consciousness.
What did you see?
Siraj persuaded Elias to join the Hive. He wasn't forced.
Paimon can't believe it! He really did trick us! That Giga Jerk! No, Siraj is the real Giga Jerk here. Ilias is just a regular jerk.
Giga jerk and then regular jerk.
Paimon's so mad! We're gonna find him and we're gonna make him explain himself!
Paimon's going like ham right now. She's pissed right now. Door of Resurrection activated. Head to the deepest part of the research base. Well, there he is. I think that's him right there. Elias. Yo, what's up, bro?
You've come. I intentionally slowed my integration into the collective consciousness because I wanted to see you one last time as Ilias. And I wanted to apologize to you as him. It was only at Gandharvaville that the second thing I must do occurred to me. Bring you all here.
Why is that the second thing, though?
To throw off the Matra and bring Alhaitham to the Hive. That was my task as Siraj number 36.
I think you underestimate Alhaitham if you think that this is going to work, whatever you're trying to plan here.
You were already Siraj number 36? But you passed the Matra's lie detector!
That's why they wiped his memory.
Yes, I truly did forget many things during that time. Even my identity and assigned responsibilities. However, it's not that I got scared and forgot. I chose to delete those memories. It's difficult to fool Alhaitham.
Oh, man.
So I had to create the perfect guise for myself.
And the best guise is when you believe your own lies.
Correct. I only told you that the Hive was incomplete because I had deleted my memories of its completion. It was finished a long time ago. Before I left, I was already living as number 36. Now, I choose to return to that identity. Only here can I be truly free. That's all I wanted to say. After I enter this room, my consciousness will merge back into the collective. And so,
damn,
this is goodbye.
I felt bad for you for no reason.
Is this your decision?
Yeah, the person we know is Ilias, not Siraj number 36. The outside world is painful sometimes, but
Will he?
doesn't think that's a reason to run away.
See, he does have good. He had good intentions when he reported that person or whatnot. So that's why he was deemed a hero. But everybody ostracized him. So deep down, he is a good person. But like what he's doing now, does he really want to do this?
You need more time to consider, Ilias.
Oh shit! There's Siraj.
That is Siraj.
Giga jerk? How bold of you. Have I done something to offend you? I modified Akasha terminals to allow users to share memories and emotions. Then, I recruited researchers from the academia to build a collective consciousness. I assigned numbers to everyone and divided the experiment's tasks amongst themselves. Here, people can live easily and happily without needing to exercise complex mental thought. This is what they have chosen. All I've done is fulfill their wishes.
You're just trying to justify yourself.
Then I ask you, what's the difference between here and the outside? There are researchers at the academia who engage in dangerous research in extreme environments while others become idle and listless. People are so obsessed with collective will that even those on the fringes will attempt to fit in after suffering setbacks. Isn't that right, Ilias? There's no need to deny this, as it is fact. It is natural for social creatures to congregate together. And the terminus of conformity is a collective consciousness through which even an ordinary bee colony can become a powerful swarm. Replace the bees with humans, and this model becomes even more potent. Welcome to the hive, Alhaitham. You once arrogantly denied the merits of this project before the Grand Sage. A few simple words from you, and my research was consigned to nothingness. Of course, I'm well aware that you don't care about any of this. You don't care about the pain of others. But I didn't give up. I made my thesis into reality.
When we arrived, I noticed many empty rooms in the hive.
Oh, you noticed that? Then can you guess where their inhabitants are? The answer is the academia. They're executing another phase of the plan. The plan to install me as a sage. The collective consciousness links all of us into a single mind, showcasing our individual strengths as we work together. We are able to execute complex undertakings while instantaneously modifying our strategies in response to unexpected situations. Everything has been proceeding smoothly. You are our biggest obstacle. With you out of the way, I'll use my growing influence to turn the collective consciousness into a legitimate study.
Now, Siraj, let me ask you. He's standing in your way, but what are you going to do about it, realistically?
The project will snowball until ultimately everyone will be part of my hive. No. The hive will be in control. And it will lead the academia towards a new future.
We won't let you do this!
What can you achieve with mere words? You weren't even able to change Ilyas's mind. Return to the hive, number 36.
Oh, man.
Yes.
So he is a part of the hive.
Look! There are lots of people out there worried about you.
That's true.
And you aren't an outcast. Aren't we your friends?
That's easy for you to say, given that you're travelers. Will you two continue to stay at the academia? When you leave, tragedy will repeat itself. Return, number 36. You know as well as I do that comforting words don't make life any easier.
Ilyas? Why?
You two are just as arrogant as Alhaitham. You think that everyone should be like you and live according to their own truths. But you don't realize that most people simply want easy lives. I allowed number 36 to leave the hive without his memories only because I knew he would eventually return. This proves that I know more about human nature than you do. Alhaitham, do say a word or two. I will consider them as your last.
You say that like you're about to do something.
I made those words quite clear a year ago. The model you presented was extremely unstable. No amount of garish packaging will change its fragile nature. It can't be helped. If you were clever enough to realize those problems, then you would have been aware that the hive changed when Ilyas returned to this collective consciousness of yours.
Wait, what?
What?
Wait, Ilyas joined back, but with like a different intent?
The
Wait?
collective needs motivation to execute its plans, just as machinery requires energy to operate. That's why you, as the Overmind, synchronized your hatred of me into the collective, prompting them to create and execute a plan to eliminate me. However, when Ilyas returned to the collective, his memories and emotions were shared.
Oh!
This includes his perception of me.
So basically, Elias before, he's like, you know, he hated Alhaitham because the hive consciousness told him to. But then when he actually went on an adventure with him, but we went on an adventure to like figure out his memories or whatnot, his opinion of Alhaitham changed. So he's like, you know, Alhaitham's not that bad of a guy. And so now he merged into the consciousness, and now everyone knows that.
Thanks for that. You know, you don't seem like...
That's the same. That's only the memory.
Why did I have those thoughts at that time?
Now everybody thinks
this
that.
contradicts the hatred you had provided them, and these two differing emotions will give rise to
now
new
there's
conflict.
new conflict.
So that's it. Wait, so you knew that Ilyas would return to the hive?
Alhaitham's already thinking 500 steps ahead of us, Paimon. You wouldn't understand.
And then you pretended to keep him around just to fool Siraj. Wouldn't expect any less from you, Alhaitham. Once the collective consciousness bugs out, we'll take that opportunity to...
To what?
Wait, it's back to normal already.
Alhaitham, I told you. You're too arrogant. Did you really think that your little scheme would be enough to destabilize the hive? Ilyas's return had indeed introduced abnormal emotions into the hive, but such a meager drop cannot give rise to waves. Your struggle has been in vain, and it's time to end it. Allow me to show you what makes the collective consciousness so formidable.
Oh, you could summon fungi.
So many monsters. Where did they come from? And something feels off about them.
I also integrated monsters into the collective, though I ranked them last. Even so, they are part of it. Despite their lack of intelligence, perfect cooperation can be achieved, much like soldiers who have undergone strict training.
You plan on jumping us with fungi? That's what you plan on doing?
Now then, drown in endless waves of monsters. You will all pay for your ceaseless arrogance.
I'll be honest with you.
Alhaitham, your plan didn't work, so what do we do now?
I've already sent my gift to the collective. It'll take some time for the recipient to receive it.
Huh?
You two just need to brace yourselves for the nuisance in front of
Oh,
us.
so we're stalling. He has a bigger plan. He's waiting a little bit.
Paimon doesn't know how you get so confident, but we'll hold them off for as long as we can.
I mean, I think we can be here for a long while. They're just fungi. We'll be fine. I got like the... I miss my Nahidi, but don't worry about that. Damn, I really wish I had Bene on this team.
Ways to the wicked.
Shadow Raven, let
It's just like...
Alhaitham isn't that bad of a person.
Now everybody's gonna start hearing it.
But it has to be done. He must be eliminated.
They're like
so he
arguing
can
in the
evolve.
collective thingy. They're talking about Alhaitham being a nuisance, or maybe he not being a
You see?
nuisance.
That is the will of the collective. Even
What
with
is?
the hatred gone, they continue their work. An external anomaly cannot shake the collective stability.
Sure about that? I have faith. I believe. Wait, hold on, give me a second. I believe. I have some belief that they'll figure it out.
Sharing my knowledge.
They'll definitely figure it out. They'll figure it out. And then when they figure it out, it's gonna all work out. in the end. And when it works out,
He won't hold out for much longer.
we won't hold out for much longer.
Tougher than we imagined.
Oh, are they talking to me?
Something's gone wrong with the academia. The monster.
What are they talking about? I can't hit this flower because it's just gonna keep going under the floor.
Flames.
I say that as I'm hitting it with literally everything.
What's going on? What's with this sudden influx of
So it is
information?
getting messed up. It just took some time.
Has the overmind I command you.
Not now.
I just keep fighting monsters. I mean, I don't mind this.
Everything.
I mean, hey, I don't mind this. I could do this for a while.
By royal decree.
It's literally, like, I've had much worse. You're not, you wouldn't understand. You haven't done Spiral Abyss for this long. You wouldn't know. Like, fighting monsters like this is just like, I'm AFK right now. I'm not even playing right now.
How is that possible? Why hasn't it been resolved yet?
It's very simple. Wait, is that the terrorist room? That is the terrorist room. What the hell? Yo, we summoned the buzz. Okay, you know, maybe this one will take some effort. Wait, never mind. I lied. Like, it's already dead.
But Siraj is the most intelligent.
I'm reading while fighting. So give me like a second.
His judgment is the optimal one.
Is that true? Not necessarily.
And he's gone. There you go. I didn't know there was someone in the terrorist room in front of me. Oh, cutscene! So what now?
What have you done?
Calm down. Don't you have an easy way to figure this out?
You were only designated as number 36? What a shame. From what I can see, your talents merit a smaller number.
Oh!
The validity of the data. It is meaningless to judge individuals based solely on their jnana energy.
What you said to Ilyas has now become a memory shared by all members of the Hive. I see it now! You've channeled and amplified their selfish desires! You're trying to destroy my Hive from the inside out!
Human minds are not infinitely pliable. and your hive has stretched many of them to their limit. Once your authority as Overmind starts to wane, it won't be long before your subjects snap back. Is it worth living here like a machine? Being a tool for the rest of my life? As soon as one person begins to have these thoughts, selfishness, doubt, and fear will propagate, thanks to the web of consciousness that you built. At this stage, your so-called hive
You already
has
destroyed
already
it.
fallen.
He already destroyed it.
It's not over yet. I am the Overmind. There has to be a way.
It's too late. Once the desires of the hive accumulate, beyond a certain threshold, they will kill their king.
Yo! Yo!
Wouldn't have suffered such a disgraceful defeat if I was the Overmind.
My numbers shouldn't be so far down.
Now they're just arguing in the consciousness.
This isn't what we agreed to.
I should be the one in your position.
Oh man. Oh man. And that's it. This dude is like flying dendro sword. I think it hit the console in the back, or like the flying console thing. Yeah, he destroyed it. Yeah, it's over.
What happened just now?
Well, as you can see, he like threw his sword. It like flew all the way up there. It like broke all the screens, and then that was it.
Members of a collective consciousness are more likely to reach a consensus because of their shared memories and emotions. For example, Ilias did have differing perceptions, but he ultimately followed the collective consciousness's judgment. However, this system is far from perfect. Based on this logic, the collective consciousness will generate an intractable diffusion effect upon encountering negative emotions.
The system is far from perfect. The collective consciousness will generate an intractable fusion effect upon encountering selfish
The
desires.
disturbance that Ilias
Oh!
not. It made the collective question the Overmind.
So they just basically
Setbacks
just
in the plan
stimulated
further
human
amplify
desires. He
doubt,
just like, you know,
Which diminishes the Overmind's influence. This inevitably causes the collective to generate negative emotions.
so realistically, I already forgot his name. The person who connected back to the Elias connected back. Like he didn't like want to like think over the system, whatever. But his thoughts and everything that he had done, like with us, everything that Alhaitham said to him, was made for this one moment. Now everything that was in his head had transferred to everybody else. Then they started questioning the system.
Apprehension,
and whatnot.
disappointment, panic, avarice. These negative emotions can be very well hidden, as humans generally do not share completely transparent channels of communication. But in the hive, where there are no secrets, negativity can
Literally, it's like think of it like a group chat. Like
what I said to Ilias was the trigger for all of this.
Like it's like arguing in a group chat. Like if people like if some negativity, like a little bit of negativity starts spreading around or whatever, everybody's gonna be affected by it. It's literally like that's what the hive consciousness, how it blew up.
Believe in the power of words, Siraj.
You were already thinking of a way to destroy the collective consciousness. Even back then, you knew that Ilias was the bait all along? But how did you know? Since when?
I knew it from the moment I saw him. Moreover, I never looked down on you. My opinion of you has always been objective. You have a naive view towards the concepts of collective consciousness and human evolution, but you are intelligent and disciplined. You would never let a test subject escape. Mistakes like that are beneath you, and you also won't leave any mistake without a resolution.
I never thought I'd hear those words come from you. But if you're saying that out of sympathy, spare me. I know very well that you've never viewed me as an equal. When you were with us, you always had a distant look in your eyes. You don't need to hide it. I know it better than anyone else. The arrogance that comes with being a genius. Nobody likes being treated like that.
Your perspective is entirely born from your habitual way of looking at things. From your perspective, you probably think I'm like you, someone who doesn't fit in. However, I've never placed myself on a pedestal. I just want to distance myself from meaningless noise and look at everything objectively. On the other hand, you have failed to come to terms with who you truly are. You care too much about winning and how others perceive you.
You mean to say that I'm the arrogant one here?
Yes, you are the arrogant
Is
one
that
here.
not so? Arrogant and emotionally fragile.
Meanwhile, Alhaitham, nothing gets him arrogant or emotional or anything. He's just there. He's just there. Like, his motto. We learned his motto in this entire story course. We learned his motto. His greatest strength is that he doesn't care what others think about him.
You view people as a simple, mediocre collective, while you regard me as one of your kind.
Regardless, I have lost. You can take me back to the academia and stand trial.
You will stand trial, yes. But arresting people isn't in my job description. I'm just an ordinary staff member. I believe it is the
Yo, Saito!
duty.
Yo, Saito's about to disappear.
Anyway.
Saito's about to disappear. Wait. Yep, there he is. I knew it. I knew it.
Sino?
These guys were just watching the whole time. They literally they pulled up like beach chairs on like one of the like higher places. They pulled up beach chairs, and then and they were just like chilling. They're just watching us from up there.
I followed the symbols. Looks like things have already been settled.
You followed the symbols. Oh, you mean like the gates that I've been opening this whole time? Those symbolic gates that I've been opening the whole time? Like, those puzzles that, like, that weren't really that hard.
I left a similar picture in my letter to him, and I made
Oh.
several similar symbols on the way.
Oh, never
here.
mind. That's not what we're talking about. Like, Alhaitham made something else.
Wait, what do you mean you left a letter? Oh, Paimon remembers. When Paimon first saw you, Arav said that you had left a letter for Sino.
Damn, he had...
So you really did
This
know
was
that something
planned.
was up with Ilias from the start.
They planned this from, like, the very beginning. The quest is already over from the beginning, like, the moment you started.
It'd be best if you didn't spout nonsense. I never employed any mode of trickery on you. By the way, I came across some information at the Academia a few days ago. If you practice the method discussed therein, your vision may improve. Do you need it?
Seriously? This guy. By the way, Sino, Paimon heard that Siraj sent more people to the Academia. We can't let those jerks get away.
Don't worry. The Matra have started screening suspicious persons. And we've already arrested many
They
of
already
Siraj's
knew what they were doing.
associates.
They already finished
this
everything.
was likely one
They're
factor
done.
that caused the Hive's consciousness to waver. Everything went as you predicted, Alhaitham.
Good. Seems like the interesting part is already over. I'll leave the arrests to you all. See you.
No, that's it. I mean, just solves the entire thing before it even finishes, and he's gone.
There still are a lot of test subjects here, so let's stick around for a while.
What's the point of us sticking here for a while? What are we gonna help with? They have to arrest the guy, and then, we're just gonna like tell them, oh yeah, you know, you guys have been part of the consciousness, but you kind of agreed to this, or you were kidnapped. I don't know. I don't know how they got here.
I was involved in all these plans to get rid of the acting Grand
See,
Sage.
he didn't even know.
What came over me?
We were accomplices without knowing.
Oh, so they didn't know.
Whether he's the scribe or the acting Grand Sage, we can't afford to offend him.
We can discuss the future later. Leaving the collective left me with a strange sense of guilt.
Fair enough, fair enough.
I didn't feel anything towards Alhaitham at first, since he wasn't well known. All the opinions I heard about him were negative, though.
Yeah, that's what happened in the Hive
made us
consciousness.
hate Alhaitham, and we blindly accepted that hatred and thought of him as a bad person. From how things look, we've done a lot of irrational things.
I guess we're
That's
getting
why you
what
start
we
thinking for
deserve.
yourself.
Could you help us apologize to Alhaitham?
Bro, I don't know where he went. He disappeared.
Sure, Paimon will help you tell Alhaitham, but whether he chooses to
Paimon.
forgive you is up to him.
It's okay.
He disappeared
No
just
matter
now.
what he chooses, apologizing will make us feel slightly better.
It's time to go.
All right.
Let's go.
So that's the end of the Hive consciousness that was created.
So, were they all duped? We can ask Alhaitham about that later.
Yo, it's Elias. This is the guy that we've been with from the beginning
Looks
of the
like
quest.
I can't exist as Siraj number 36. Yet, my life as Ilyas goes on. When I was at Gandharvaville, I thought about whether I should just come forward with the truth, but I didn't have the courage then. So in the end, I lost my sense of justice, but I also wasn't able to conform.
Ilias?
Don't be sad. I'm the one who deceived you. However, I didn't come out of this completely empty-handed. The moment the hive collapsed, an idea popped into my head. I realized that the collective I was always trying to fit into wasn't as powerful as I had imagined. Understanding that gave me courage somehow. Perhaps one day I could be just like Alhaitham. Not care about what anyone else thinks.
Let's go! That's inspirational. That's actually inspirational.
Thanks. Well, I should get going.
One day I'll not care what anyone thinks.
Case, so I'll
Good
have
job,
to
Elias.
receive my due punishment. Can you keep this a secret from my parents and my sister?
Sure, I got you.
I just don't want them to worry. Also, please apologize to Alhaitham for me. Goodbye, you two.
Damn, everybody wants to apologize to him, even though he doesn't really care. Like whether they apologize to him or not, he doesn't really care.
Taken away.
He doesn't really care. I'll be honest. That's all
I'll
I
have my
think.
subordinates seal the place, retrieve all documentation, and destroy the system. Are you two hurt? I brought bandages and hemostatics.
I'm fine. No, I'm fine.
Hyman's fine. Just a little tired.
Get some rest.
This guy like brought a whole med kit
Alhaitham
with
is
him.
probably waiting for you at the entrance. Go see him when you're done here. Watch out for any of Siraj's associates who might still be in hiding.
What?
If you encounter anything you can't take care of, come find me at the academia.
Okay, you stay safe too, Sino.
Okay. That's a.
Let's go meet up with Alhaitham.
At least we know that he's got our back. He definitely got our back. Guess we get like one last meeting with Alhaitham, and I think that might wrap up the quest. But that ended interestingly. You know, Alhaitham is definitely the type of character that would have already set up the ending right at the start. Like he already knew everything right at the start. He was just waiting for the interesting stuff to happen. That's why he even tagged along. Like he knew everything was gonna happen the way it did. Like that's just his character. He just knows everything. The omnipotent characters are the ones that are the most interesting ones. And like Alhaitham, we still don't know everything about Alhaitham. He probably has some more secrets or whatnot, but he knows too much, and it's scary. But you know what? I trust him. We did.
The matter's settled.
We did save
We can
Sumeru with
return
him,
now.
so yeah.
I actually thought it would have been settled sooner. This took much longer than I expected. Judging by your faces, it seems like you two still have some questions.
That's right.
I respect your curiosity, but I'm off the clock now, so I'm not going to field any questions.
But
Hey, we're not your colleague.
You couldn't tell that was an excuse just now?
What? Are you kidding me? You're not leaving today until you explain why you're back at Siraj's secret base.
See ya.
But
Hold it right there.
do we follow him? We just had to follow him.
Are you done? Your behavior is reminding me of some other people.
Stop changing the subject.
Why is he? What is this?
It's too much of a hassle to explain everything from the top. You know what? Come with me.
Where to?
You'll know when we get there.
Okay. I mean, sure, but why not? Oh my god, where the hell did he go? He just transported 1,300 miles away in an instant. You know, but that's Alhaitham though. Like he does that thing where he just teleports. I'm not surprised. But no, Alhaitham is insanely socially awkward because he just like you put him in like a group conversation, he's gonna just talk. He's gonna talk objectively about everything, literally. That's just his character, you know. But you have to accept some characters as they are, you know. That's just how he is. Oh, what? We're going to. This is Alhaitham's home? I didn't know he lived right here. This is his house? Okay. That's news. His house is right here, guys. If you want to go visit Alhaitham, this is his house. He lives right here. It's on our map. So what now?
Is this your home?
Wow. This is...
Yes.
What's with you all of a sudden? Being all polite and inviting us over?
Oh, it's Kaveh! That's his roommate.
Ah, you're back. Quick, come help me see if this painting's all straightened. Huh? Who are they?
What's up?
Stop making a fuss. They're obviously guests.
You're not from the academia, are you?
Obviously not.
I'm unsure she's seen you before.
Yeah, you are that person.
You're the person
From that time in that one place! Good thinking,
Wait,
Paimon.
what? How do you know me? Oh no, do people know that I live here?
What? You're embarrassed only now of all times?
Oh, you guys are roommates!
Yes, we are, but keep that to yourselves. Please don't tell anyone else.
I keep a few books on collectives and the subconscious here at home. I'll get them. You all chat in the meantime.
Hey! You're leaving just like that? What's the deal?
Just leaving us with him. He just disappears. That'd be funny. That would just be so funny if it ended right there.
Sorry, I know we've only just met, but I have to ask. Are you, you wouldn't happen to be actors that Alhaitham
Actors?
to be his friends, would you?
Damn, is it that bad?
What?
Guess not. I've never seen him invite friends home before, so please excuse my surprise. You guys get it, right? You know, with his temperament and stuff.
Yeah.
But aren't you friends with him?
No, they're just roommates.
I wouldn't say friends exactly. Okay, well, we used to be, but we're not anymore. Don't worry about it. My name is Kaveh. I'm sorry to have met you under these circumstances. Anyway, please don't say anything about me living here.
You seem like you got a lot going on.
No, Paimon, stop! Paimon, stop!
Are you serious?
Paimon, stop!
Of course.
They're all Alhaitham's friends, of course.
That was a normal response. You exposed your own weakness.
Still, why do you have to treat me like he does?
Judging by the deafening din coming from the living room, you all must be getting along quite well.
Yeah.
Entertain your own friends, why don't you?
I'll leave the books here.
What the? He skimmed through a few pages, but the contents are too esoteric and difficult to understand.
I'm dizzy from reading. This is way too complicated. Why don't we just ask questions instead? Paimon wants to know, oh, how did you know about the collective consciousness's weakness?
A year ago, Siraj presented his thesis to the Grand Sage, who offhandedly asked for my opinion. I actually responded with 2 lines of reasoning. The first, as I've already said, was that his research was on human evolution, a subject prohibited by the academia. The second was that I thought the direction of his research was too extreme, but his approach too conservative.
Wait, that's too conservative? He built such a large lab, gathered all those people, and even tried to get rid of you!
One way to stabilize a collective consciousness is to remove the test subject's humanity altogether. The optimal solution to achieve collective consciousness is to focus solely on the overmind and treat the other test subjects as tools.
That's way too dangerous. You're not seriously considering that.
He's not considering, he's just telling you what would have been better. He's telling you, like, what a better villain would have done.
I'm merely stating the facts. If Siraj had done that, I would have felt his work to be just as senseless. It's impossible for any species to evolve overnight, and humans without their humanity cannot be called humans. That's why the academia prohibited research into human evolution. Most research of this kind tends to run contrary to evolution.
Paimon gets it now.
Ha! That's rich coming from you. If humans aren't humans without their humanity, then you'll probably evolve into some other species in another decade, I wager.
What about you? Are you going to devolve into a fungus?
At least I'd be a fungus with empathy. Sorry for eavesdropping, but what happened to you guys? Are you in trouble?
No, we're fine.
We encountered a strange researcher that had it out for us.
Are you all okay?
To be more precise, they had it out for Alhaitham. We just happened to be there.
Huh. So that's how things went. Such is life. If only he'd known, Alhaitham could have stayed indoors today, and the whole thing could have been avoided, right?
I don't think it would have been that easy.
Plus, he could have helped me with the housework for once. See those books? They've been sitting there waiting for someone to sort through them for an age. If you're not gonna read them, tidy them away. They don't belong there.
Can you feel the awkwardness in the air? I hope you're aware of your lack of conversational skills.
Oh, so the pot's calling the kettle black, is he? Well, having said all that, are you okay?
I'm doing quite well. Much better than that painting you're trying to hang on the wall.
You don't understand anything. Stop criticizing my taste in decoration.
Kaveh seems to be upset again. Oh, well, there he goes. Bye, Kaveh.
Paimon can't tell which of them is more problematic. Let's just get this over with and leave?
I blame your curiosity, Paimon.
You whisper very loudly.
Yeah, Paimon's been told that.
Do you have any more questions?
Let Paimon think. Oh, by the way, the other researchers apologize to you. They hope that you can forgive them.
He doesn't care.
I bear them no ill will. More accurately, I don't really care.
That's what I said. I mean, I knew it. I knew it already. I already knew that.
To some extent, they were also fooled by Siraj. The Matra will take this into account at their trials.
Ilias also said that he wanted to tell us the truth at Gandharvaville, but he didn't have the courage. He apologized to you, too.
It doesn't matter. I never considered asking him to come forward with the truth. Judging from his experiences, he's more courageous than the average person. There's no need to lay even more criticism on him. Criticizing the brave only shows how weak you yourself are. I'm going for dinner in 10 minutes, so I'll field one last question.
Paimon doesn't have any more questions. How about you?
What were you actually interested in, Alhaitham?
Oh, yeah, that's a good question. You only started investigating with the Matra at the Academia because you were interested in something, right? But after meeting Siraj, it didn't seem like you were interested in him or his experiment.
I had no interest in him personally, but I was curious as to why so many people were willing to form a collective consciousness with him. I now understand the reason.
Something to do with the current atmosphere at the Academia, I suppose?
Correct. The fall of the Sages and the shutdown of the Akasha terminals deeply affected the Academia. The fact that Siraj's project attracted so much interest despite not being approved speaks to the lack of research projects as of late. As the acting Grand Sage, I'll have to figure something out. In addition, what happened to Ilias is worth our attention. Reporting academic fraud was the right thing to do. He didn't deserve the outcome that he had received.
Paimon understands now. Oh, you're pretty serious when it comes to work, huh?
I think
Always
minimum
have been.
viable seriousness is a more
What?
apt description. I'll do my
Minimum
best to
viable
take care of this mess until my
seriousness.
resignation is approved.
What does that even mean?
Wait, your resignation?
What?
Yes. I've already submitted my resignation to the Academia.
He'll resign being an acting Grand Sage and go back to being a scribe. I knew that he didn't want to be the acting Grand Sage. I'm pretty sure I said this like at the beginning, that he didn't really want to be the Grand Sage. They kind of just like made him
I
do
don't
it.
think Siraj knew about that. If he had waited just a few more days before acting,
Oh my god.
what he'd do then wouldn't have been any concern of mine. However, even without my input, his unstable model would have collapsed for some other reason, so it makes no difference.
So he's basically saying that even if he was involved or not, Siraj's plan would have failed.
Why do you want to resign?
I'm not suited to be a sage, nor do I want to be one. The official process to select the new sages is already underway, but this process is long and takes far too much time. If I serve as acting Grand Sage for too long, the position might become permanent. That would be troublesome. This job isn't something I want to spend the rest of my life doing.
You have a pretty clear direction for yourself.
It's important to keep your priorities straight. Well, it's about time. You two should grab some dinner as well.
Oh, now that you say that, Paimon's kinda hungry. See ya! We're gonna grab some yummies!
Goodbye.
See ya.
Alright. There you have it, the illusions of the mob. Volturble in chapter act 1 complete. Now that was great. Wait, so like, oh, the quest for the, what do you call it, opened up. The Parade of Providence, which is actually the event of this patch, which I just unlocked because I just did Alhaitham story quest. I'll probably do that off cam. I guess so. I just, what I mainly want to do, but no, I didn't want to start it. I didn't want to start it!
Was he in your car?
I don't want to start it yet! I don't want to start it yet. Alright, anyways, thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, be sure to leave a like, comment down below. I'll probably do Dea's story quest maybe next week or something. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to set a schedule for streaming again. But if I do, then you will see me then. But if I don't, it's whatever. You'll get Dea's story quest eventually. I wanted to do Alhaitham story quest because this Parade of Providence event, I couldn't do it because, I mean, I could have quick started it, but it wouldn't be as immersive because I wouldn't have done the Alhaitham story quest, the prerequisite for doing that quest. So now, I know what happens in this quest, and I'm ready for the Parade of Providence. So I'll do that whenever. Once again, thank you guys for watching. And I'll see you goddamn gamers next time.